My life and what made me different. What I did. Well, as an inventor, nothing ever stopped me. I wanted to do something, I did it. I found a way until I could do it. So, going back, I wanted to see what was inside of a mountain. So, first mining technique. Basically, a frame and a big tree that looks like a battering ram. Rocks tied to the front. Boom! Swing. Boom! Swing. Boom! Back and forth. Basically just knocking on the earth, basically. Later on they used a steel cone on the front of it. Big timber, big tree with frame supports, hemp rope, and boom! Just a big tree, like at least 1 foot, 2 foot around. Bigger the better. Pretty much the size of the mine. Just enough for it to swing into a hillside. Just bam, bam. People heave. Awesome. Anyway, that's year 0 to year 7 about. Great big huge beams just pounding on rock. Just and just breaking the rock. Okay. Worked pretty good. Got some metal out of it. Mine metal. I can go through rock. Ha ha. I was world famous. Yeehaw. I was the first person to actually effectively, easily go through rock with my big tree and frame. Basically, big thingy, boom, boom, boom. We got metal and all kinds of other stuff. I was able to crush rock or basically break rock. You can't really, it doesn't work. You need something big, and I got something big, and I had people helping me. Okay, so big boom, boom, knocking on their door. Anyway, so that worked pretty good. I was able to mine, made a lot of money, made a lot of metal. Yahoo! Yes! Okay, worked pretty good. Just a bit while I tell this guy to shut the hell up. Shut up. So then so then that's working pretty good. Other people are doing it. It's cool. It's good. We're mining. I'm crushing rock too, plus pounding on them. You know how in the old movies they have those big battering rams that are pounding on big doors? Well, I'm doing that only with rock. So that's working. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of people do it. There's lots of frames set up to go boom, boom, pound on a rock wall, basically. Getting some stuff off, getting some minerals, of course. You know, ooh, wow, first time ever. We're finally finding minerals. Okay, so that works pretty good. So, but I want to update it. I want to do a little better because that's working, but it's tiring. People or horses have to go like this, and we we do some other tests where like you run a big weight down some rails, just bam right into the rock wall. So, and that works pretty good. So, and some people do that a little bit, but not that effective, really. So I'm like, well, all right, well, we got to do this. Let's see, what else can we do? So then the next thing is basically you take like the train wheel. You know how you have the outside wheels, right? And then you have the inside wheels. So then what you do is you take that, that little round and round motion, that forward motion, and you put a big piece of wood on there, and then the big piece of wood is going bam, bam, bam on that rock. And there's one of these great big frames, two wheels, outside connection plus the steam drives at the front of it, and then the middle section is the mechanism that just goes forward and back, and that's connected to a big long like piece of wood that's basically like the battering ram. It's basically doing the battering ram action, except it's using the steam drive to run the wheels, and then it's battering into the rock, just because as it goes around and it goes forward, boom, and then it goes around and forward, boom, and like a train basically. how a train has the outside drive and then the inside drive. The inside drive runs the hammer, and then on a swivel, you have a swivel, so you can swivel around, and then you just go, and it's got the two steam cams, or two steam drives, and then it's got the big wheels, and there's like two of these, and then you just kind of swivel around and you go into the rock, and I am hugely successful. Anyway. We mine like crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so that's where I can make my big break. Yes, I'm number one again. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, undefeated. I was like, smack you down. Undefeated. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, because like I was able to crush through rock, and it's kind of annoying because these mining machines aren't in. I don't see them in any thing. They should have spindly wheels, the curved wheels, and basically, they're mining machines. They use the two outside steam cams, just like a train, exactly like a train, except in the middle it's running a thing which goes to this little round thingy like this, right? And then it goes like a piston, just like a piston on an engine, except instead of a big flat head piston thing on there, there's basically a big sharp cone, and it's like anyway, yeah, really cool. I was like, yes. Anyway, I was number one in mining. Anyway, it's how I built my empire, really. In order to mine the rock, you got to be able to dig through the rock. So I basically made a steam hammer, out of a train, the train wheels and everything. And it's probably the one thing I was the most successful at and the most famous for because we were able to mine rock then. And it's kind of frustrating because it's not talked about, it's not known. I don't see them in any museums at all. And they talk about using these little hammers and stuff. I mean, we did that, but it wasn't very successful. It wasn't until we got the big boom, boom, big huge timber that we were actually able to really mine. And then when we got the steam stuff, my steam like hammers, which basically used a crankshaft and did that little. Anyway, that was successful. And I was hugely successful. I was number one in mining, like I say. And I was so proud because I was like, ha ha ha, I had done it again. It was one of my big moments. One of the moments that I was really, really friggin' proud of, because I had gone from the big, huge, poundy things to the big steam hammers, and it was me. It was my invention, my personal invention. And basically, the first steam hammers were these rotary kind, like a steam engine, with a shaft, and then had the little thingy at the front of it. And I was so proud, and everyone was so proud, and we did so well. And there's metal like crazy, like we were really mining a lot of material, a lot of metal, and it was really cool. And it wasn't like a steam, like a steam piston where you go boom. Yeah, it used as a mechanical. Pounder. I mean, and it was really great. I mean, it was somewhere around year 0 to year 7 to year 89 where I was like king of mining, basically. And that's how I basically owned every mine was we used these things. I mean, they should be talked about. There should be records of them, eyewitness accounts, pictures. I mean, they were really super successful, and it was basically how I got so successful. And I was really proud of them. It was all me, and patented, copyrighted, and it's how I built all the ships. It's how I built all the rail. It's how I built my airplanes. How we got minerals. I gave the world metal, basically, through this mining stuff. And it's not talked about or known, and it's like, I was really proud. My people were proud. Everyone was proud. They were beautiful and wonderful, and it's like lost. So anyway, at least I get this record of my steam hammer. It's basically like a train. Like if you took a steam train and then you turned it upside down and put a hammer on the front of it, basically. Except I don't think they were enclosed it might have been like a steam pot, and then the mechanism in front. I wish there were pictures of it, but it was somewhere around year 0 to year 7 or so, or when I was, breaking out or really being successful.